Welcome back to another episode of D Sports Gurus. I'm your host, Fresh. Um, First off, let me say, excuse my background. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a move. That's why it's been a little hectic for me. That's why I haven't dropped a podcast in a minute. Um, it's been hard trying to find some time to get some good time, but hey, I couldn't help but drop a podcast. So we're gonna be talking Pistons. Um, Real quick. However you listening to this podcast, like, subscribe, add, follow, man, do all that good stuff. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the podcast. If you got any tips, suggestions, whatever, man, just do that for us. So we can keep growing the platform or whatever like that. Keep reaching more people. So, like I said, I'm gonna be talking Pistons basketball. I've been trying to get me another real Piston head to come on the show to talk some Pistons basketball with me, to get their opinions and talk about whatever they have on their mind as far as talking Piston basketball. Maybe it could be their frustrations or some things they like to see for the future, whatever. So if you are a Piston head and you interested in coming on the podcast, however you see this podcast, and man, reach out, dog. We can make it happen. All you gotta do is set up a date and time with me, and I'm down to try to make it happen. But let's get into it. Usually I like to do these podcasts like in the daytime and stuff like that, but it's night. It's right after the game. It's fresh after the game. And I had I'm just gonna say I had a lot of inspiration to come do this podcast right after the game. The Pistons are on the heels. I think this is their 12th loss in a row. I'm not even sure how many losses in a row it is at this point, because that shit don't even matter. They've been fucking losing. All right, it's been a minute. I don't know how many losses. That shit don't even matter at this point, right? But they've been losing, and they played the Wizards tonight, right? Another bad team in the NBA, and let's just say the Pistons lost big time. I mean, y'all gonna know the Pistons had lost big time by now. It's probably gonna be a joke, a meme, whatever it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be some type of conversation, especially if you're a sports person and you in the city of Detroit. It's probably definitely gonna be some jokes going around about how bad the Pistons is. They are the new Lions, the new Detroit Lions around here. But let's get into actual basketball talk. All right. Now I wanted to wait until I saw the post game presser before I came on here, because I wanted to see what the coach had to say before I actually talked and spoke on the coach. But he didn't have much to say in the post game presser. Obviously, he was pissed off. The only thing that I'm gonna say is he said it was on him, and I certainly agree it's on him. Some of the Pistons broadcasters, the people that cover Pistons on Bally Sports, I can't remember all the guys' names, but they said the Pistons didn't have enough offense tonight. They didn't have an answer for Kyle Kuzma, et cetera, right? Let's get into it. So let's get into a breakdown of the game. I gotta pull up the numbers. So give me 1 second as I pull up these numbers. All right, so the Pistons, let's see. K had 26 points. He led all Pistons. I'm only gonna name who was in double figures. Asar had 16, Jaden had 15, Jalen Duren had 12, Isaiah Stewart had 7. Because he was a starter, I'm gonna say how many points he had. K had 26. Nobody off the bench had over 10 points. I just want to put a note that Marvin Bagley didn't play. Well, I'm gonna talk about that anyway. It don't matter. 126 to 107. Kyle Kuzma had 32. Nobody else for the Wizards had over 15 except for Gallinari had. Oh no, Gallinari and Avija had 16 apiece. One started, one came off the bench. All right, so now let's just get into what I saw, man. Monty Williams has failed us as a coach in every way possible. And frankly, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the fans making excuses for him and his poor coaching, right? I'm not gonna sit up here and say that we got the greatest roster in the NBA because that'd be a lie, right? But it's obvious that coaching matters, right? When you take a team that's bad, like we was the worst team in the league, and you give them even worse coaching, they look even badder. That's not even a word, but they look even badder. And that's what we look right now. We look badder and sadder. Monty Williams is not a good coach. I know a lot of y'all just think because people speak highly of you, that just means something. Like, bro, you gotta go do your homework, man. Who have actually been following him? Like, I've actually been rooting for the team that he's been coaching for the past couple years, and I've seen that he's not really a good coach in so many ways. Like, so many ways. I've seen him being out coached. Like, god damn, this nigga being out coached. Like shit, he's supposed to be a fucking good coach. They say he's a good coach, bro. This nigga, he trash. My bad, excuse me, bro. But that's how frustrated I am. Like, dog, he trash, bro. Like, come on, man. We just got to keep it 100, right? Uh, like his rotations, his substitution patterns, his method of substitution, bro. I thought Casey was bad. This guy is even worse. This 5 out, 5 in type of sub pattern. His infatuation for K having a ball dominant type of offensive performance. Like, our offense suck, bro. And it sucked because I know the K fans hate to hear this, but it sucks because we're playing through K, and that sucks. Like, it makes the team suck. Like I know y'all have this infatuation that is just the pieces around K. K got 26 points today. Like, his numbers look okay, but we suck. You wanna know why? Because the way we play through K sucks. And one of y'all gotta one day y'all gotta realize that. One day Monty gotta realize that it sucks, right? And the decision for personnel sucks. Isaiah Livers, like, he's not he's not a guy that I need on the court. I don't care what this infatuation to thinking he got cold ass defense. You see Kuzma bust his ass, right? And coach, this is how much you suck. When K got it going or other guys got it going on his team, what do other teams do? They double them. What do? No. We just say, Isaiah, you got him. We got too much faith in Isaiah's on his team. Isaiah Livers, Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart is so overrated, it doesn't make any sense. And then Monty Williams makes a decision tonight to DMP Marvin Bagley, a guy who's been playing terrific in the little minimum minutes that he's been playing this season. You DMP him. The Pistons, Monty Williams, Troy Weaver, whoever is making the decisions need to get over this infatuation for Isaiah Stewart. Get over it, man. It's killing us, man. It's killing us. It's killing us. Like, let's look at the numbers. Let's just go see what your boy Stu did tonight. Like, you would think versus the worst team in the league, right? You gonna go crazy. Your boy had 7 points, 8 rebounds. He's such a 3-point shooter. This is what y'all brag to me about. He went 1 of 7 from 3. Why are you shooting the most threes, bruh? I know y'all look at it like, hey, he got good percentages. He should. No, he's not a shooter. Shooters hunt shots. He's not a shot hunter. Okay? He's not a shot maker like that. He may make a few when he feel like it, when he feel good, when he like the opportunity. That's not a shot maker. That's not a shooter. That's a guy who can make a shot. He can make a shot. He's not a shooter. He's not a shot maker. Get over that. He had 7 points. Dude played 28 minutes and had 7 points. Bagley could have did that in 7 minutes. Like all his stats, he had 7 points, 8 rebounds. Bagley could have did this in 10 minutes. He could have did 7 points and 8 rebounds, 0 blocks. Like, what are we doing? Coach, what are you doing? K, 22 shots. Bro, why is K getting so many shots? Nothing. There's no metric. There's no measurement of basketball metrics out there that supports K having 22 fucking shots a game. That's killing us. The fact that we think K deserved 22 shots a game. Coach, you ain't aware of this shit? Like, it was so many times today where it was bad offense, where it was just K coming down court, just straight, just trying to just go get his own. That's fucking horrible. He's not that good. See, the K fans gonna hear this and say, oh, he hating. That's not me hating on K. That's not me saying K's not good. I said K's not that good that we could just let him come down court and go try to chase his shit every single fucking play. That's why we suck right now. We've been doing that shit for how many games we been playing? That's been the fucking offense. That's why we trash. That's why the offense suck ass. Coach, get a fucking clue, man. Your decision making for putting guys in the game suck, bro. Your rotations, your substitution, like the moments that you pick to sub guys in and out suck. The guys that you choose to sub in and out suck. Dude, it sucks. That's why the plus minus and stuff be everywhere. When you look at the the sheet, the box sheet, you look at it and you be like, damn, what it looking like? This what it look like. Let's go look at the plus minus, the BPM. This is that metric, right? And honestly, BPM is such a trashy ass stat, right? But on this team, it actually serves a sort of a good purpose because the rotations is so figgity and so everywhere that it almost actually give you a good indicator of how that actual player is playing. Cause he don't play with the same niggas. He don't play with the same players all the time, every game. He don't know who he gonna play with. Like he literally, like that's how horrible and random and everywhere the rotations and substitution patterns and who played tonight. Bro, Monty trying to figure out. You could tell he don't know what he doing because he's trying to figure it out. Because he's battling against losses versus his philosophy. See, coaches, the thing about coaches is coaches are flawed in the sense of coaches have this idea of a philosophy and a vision. They are so stuck in their vision of coaching and what they want it to look like that they'll be bad coaches. Not because they're a bad coach, but because they so stubborn and so loyal to this vision. You know what good coaches do? Good coaches know how to adjust. Good coaches know how to work with what they have and make it good. All right, that's what a good cook know how to do. That's why they call it cooking, because they can take the ingredients and say, "Dog, I'm gonna take this. This all I got. This all I got to work with." That's why you see these chef shows, right? And they put the cook in there, and they just give them the stuff, and they say, "I'm gonna give you this, and y'all gotta make something happen." That's what a cook is. Not when I give you all the ingredients, the right ingredients, and then you can cook. Same thing about coaching. If I got to give you all the right ingredients for you to be a good coach, you're not a good coach. And some of y'all fans be getting fooled and persuaded by that. Like dudes who have all the ingredients and then they come out and with some shit, with some regular shit at that. That's not good coaching, man. And this guy is exactly what I just described. Let's go and look at these plus minus numbers. Like I said, right? Asar Thompson. Now, mind you, let's look at the scoreboard, right? The Pistons lost by 19 points. Okay. So that's minus 19. Minus 19. Keep that in mind. Just so you got that number in mind, right? All right. Let's go to the Pistons. The plus minus numbers. This is the starting lineup. Asar Thompson, -3. All right, not great. Not bad though. -3. Okay, so out of a -19, he -3. Isaiah Stewart, -2. Not bad, not great. -2. Jalen Duren, -4. A little bit down from the other guys, but still not extremely bad when you consider it was a -19. Jaden Ivey, he was actually a +2. The only guy on the team who finished with a net positive for the game, right? Which is odd because he started with these other guys. So what is going on? All right. Kay Cunningham, he finished with a -12. Do you see the discrepancy between him and the other guys? And that's not to even just to say like, Kay, you had a horrible game because you finished with a -12. It's to say that he finished with a -12 versus the other guys' minuses. That means where they was playing and who they was playing with, it wasn't the same. It was all over the place. But when we go look at the amount of minutes, right? Jalen Duren, Jalen Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, and Cade all played around 32 minutes. 32, 33 for actually Jalen Duren and 32 for Cade and Jaden, right? That's interesting, right? All right. Now let's just go see who had the biggest minus for the game. The biggest plus minus for the game was Isaiah Livers with -26. Why the fuck was he playing so many minutes? A lot of people questioned the other day in the Pacers game, like, why was he playing in the fourth quarter late and Bagley wasn't playing? We all wondered that, right? Bagley didn't even play today. Isaiah Livers played so many minutes. He was getting his ass buzzed by Kuzma, by the way. So that explains his -26 because he was the nigga that was getting his ass buzzed by Kuzma the whole fucking game. Why was he on him by himself? Why do I keep hearing this stuff within Piston Nation, even through the broadcast, the Piston broadcasters, this Isaiah Livers defense? Dude, Pistons fans, Pistons media coverage are the most delusional people, the most delusional fans that they are. Like, y'all believe these narratives that they sell to y'all. Isaiah Livers is the supreme defender. He's not. He's not. Anytime he checks somebody that's remotely good, he's always in foul trouble because they busting his ass. Kuzma just showed you that tonight. Like, y'all gotta stop being delusional as Piston brass, Piston media coverage, Piston coaches, Pistons GMs. Y'all all delusional, man. Like, I knew the GM was delusional when he gave Isaiah Stewart an extension. That shows me, bro, that you don't care about where you putting your dollars at, bro, and you don't value your dollars. And you see people you see certain players with value that they don't really have, man. Like, dog, y'all could hire me for 1 million and I'll do the job that some of these guys can't do for 5 million and the highest paid coaches in the league and stuff like that, bro. Like, man, that's why I'm the guru. But anyways, enough of me. Isaiah Livers had a minus 26. He played 23 minutes. Why was he playing so many minutes, man? And Bagley don't play at all. Like, make it make sense to me, man. Then he put Umade in the game and snatch him right out. Why you even put him in? Umade played 2 minutes and he snatched him right out. He was a -1. But what did he see that he didn't like? Like, y'all just think Monty Williams is such a good coach. I see people be like, the coach don't got nothing to work with. Like, bro, do y'all really pay attention to coaching? It was one point in the game, right, where the second unit was in the game and we might have been down by like 6. And coach kind of sensed some shit getting out of hand, and he had called for Stewart to go in the game. Why was Stewart the guy that he wanted to send in there? While we losing and going down by points and we need points and he trying to settle some shit down? I don't fucking know. Maybe he thought like, shit, we need to stop him from scoring some points. I don't know why they feel like Stewart, another guy who y'all fucking are delusional about in Piston land and Piston brass and Piston coverage, Piston fandom. Y'all think this guy has superb defense. He doesn't, bro. And the trade-off for offense to defense is not a net positive. Like, that's what you got to start considering when you start thinking about who should go in the game. Is the trade-off for their offense to defense, is it a net positive? If it's not, then they probably don't deserve to get in the game, bro. All right? And if you gotta go offense versus defense, man, you probably should go offense because scoring 106 points just don't do it in today's NBA. Maybe it did it. Y'all keep talking about y'all trying to recreate Pistons basketball, rebuild, restore. That shit don't exist, man. That Pistons basketball where they held people under 100 points, that shit don't exist, man. It's over with. It's done. So Isaiah Stewart, Isaiah Livers playing so many minutes, that shit is done. It's trash. It's over with. Give me Bagley. I've been saying it for a long time, bro. Give me Bagley. I'd rather have, if I was going to go with a too big start lineup, it would be Bagley and Durn. I would rather go Bagley and Durn. Give me those two guys over Stewart. All right? Like, and then what's up with the second unit, man? The second unit trash. Maybe that was maybe Coach Monty saw that, like, man, this second unit trash. I gotta save it and throw Jayton on it. But then you wasn't even playing them like that, so it's just not even making sense, man. And I don't even like to talk about uh really like highlighting Jayton as the guy for this team because it's gonna seem really biased because that's my cousin. But hey, man, we gotta start really looking at, bro. Like, who should be the guy that's getting the most shots, bro? Who should be the guy that's really running the offense and touching the ball, man? Like, bruh, it's still with Cade, man. And if y'all don't see that and y'all ain't paying attention to that, bro, then y'all not being real. And I know the politics of basketball, like, it's our number one pick. So we got to do all we can to make them be successful. And I agree with that. So I'm not even going against that. We are supposed to be doing everything we can to make this guy be successful. But him shooting 22 shots a game to get 26 points, that shit ain't successful basketball. That don't look like what's up. But more than that, I'm going to put the blame on Monty because I feel like Monty don't put this team in good position. Substitution-wise, he don't keep enough scoring out there on the court. He just really failing his team big time, bro. And, like, I could see why he would be losing the players. It's unfortunate. It's really fortunate that I feel like the Pistons actually have the right group of players that actually are resilient to what they are experiencing. But at the same time, I feel like that don't make them play better. Just because these guys are all team guys and probably unselfish and stuff like that, that don't make them play better. That don't make equate to wins just because you got the right type of guys with the right type of mentality. Sometimes you gotta have a motherfucker with that dog in them who just don't give a fuck. That's what the Pistons went out and got and won the '04 championship. They went out and got a motherfucker with that dog in him and who just didn't give a fuck. You feel me? Like y'all be trying to get all these. He became a team guy, but that's how they became a team guy, through having a motherfucker that's a dog. And see, y'all be thinking, y'all, I can't even just say that like that because y'all be thinking Stu is that, and that ain't what he is. And when I say a dog, I mean a dog that's a dog, and he a dog, like on the court, like with his skill set. You gotta have both, not just be a dog and you want to push people on the ground every game. That shit ain't getting us no fucking dubs. Y'all be respecting that shit, man. Y'all fans need to check yourself, man. Yeah, if I sound frustrated, I'm a little frustrated, but I'm just really just being a guru and giving it to y'all straight, man, and keeping it 100. So all I know how to do is keep it and be 100, man. And right now, it look bad in Pistons land. I had one of the guys that's really respected in the Pistons group. He messaged me at the end of the game and said, K's the worst number one option in the league. Now, he probably won't come out and just say that in the group because he know y'all guys can't handle it like that. But y'all respect his opinion. I guarantee it. He said he's the worst number one option in the league. And what I said back to him was, man, you can't tell his supporters that. Like, you can't. His supporters, if you said that to his supporters, they would cry. You know what I mean? And what I said was, Kuzma is a better number one option, scoring option than he is. And that's just how I feel. And some man's gonna say, oh, it's K second year and blah 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 blah. Okay, so why are we putting everything and building the offense around a guy, and then we gonna make the excuse that, oh, he not ready because it's his second year? Y'all got all the convenient excuses in the world for K, and he don't even need the excuses. Let's just do right. Let's just do right. And right now, the Pistons don't look like they have any intention on doing right. They're not doing right by the players and their development. They're not doing right by the fans. I just don't have any faith in this team right now. As you can see, I'm moving. Luckily, I'm moving to a city where a team is actually doing well. I'm still gonna watch Pistons basketball because I'm from the city and that's my team. It's gonna be my team, and I'm still gonna cover Pistons basketball. But I'm just gonna tell you that my team winning. You know what I'm saying? My new team winning. And I got really sucked back into Pistons basketball like that because y'all don't know the story. My girl, she had ended up getting a job working for the Pistons a couple years ago. And, she got me back into being a Pistons fan. I started going to the games, all that. We had Kay. She stopped working for them. She finally got back into sports, and she got back with another NBA franchise. And let's just say they winning. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go see some winning basketball, and that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go see the Pistons when they come play. And I'll reveal who that team is later on some future episodes of these Sports Gurus. But man, I just gotta say, like yo, the bells, the alarms, the red, the sirens, whatever you want to call it, man, hit them, swing them. I'm putting it on Monty Williams first. If I got to order who take this blame and who taking the blame for this mess, I'm going number one on Monty Williams. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I feel like all the philosophies and all the coaching moves and all the stuff that he does on the daily as a head coach, even the way he talked to the media, I don't like it. I haven't liked none of it. Like, y'all keep trying to press to me and stress to me he's this good coach, and he's not. If you follow him and you've been rooting for a team he's coached, he hasn't been a good coach. Not to my team. Not on the team that I coach. I cheered for the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, last 4 years. And he ain't cut it. I ain't like the stuff he was doing. All right. Probably why he out of there now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's number one. If I gotta go number two, I'm putting it on Troy because Troy, you don't know what talent look like, man. Some of them picks, I gave a coverage and a review of them picks of that 2020 draft class, and I wasn't impressed with that draft class. The only one of them guys I liked was Sadiq a little bit. The rest of them guys I wasn't impressed by them. And then I wasn't impressed by Sadiq as we start to continue to move forward and go on. Where I feel like he should have a reduced role, but that come with the coach defining these roles. I feel like that's one thing that the Pistons coach does horribly is really locking guys in defined roles and knowing what they gonna do on a nightly basis. It's like it's too much. Let me see what they gonna do, and then we'll make a decision from there. Nah, man, y'all don't know what to do, man. Y'all need me. Y'all need the guru. I swear to God. Somebody tell the Pistons to bring me in as a consultant, man. I do consulting work. I'm gonna work from home the first year. If y'all like what I do, then y'all could bring me in at a nice salary bump, and I come in and do some consulting work, man. I'm a great scout. I do a lot of stuff, bro. I'm not going on the road to do no scouting, but I got y'all. See, I just put in my resume like that. All right. So if anybody watching this Pistons brass, get it to them. All right. But number two, we go to the GM, Troy. Yo, bro, you can't be serious when you signing these guys and you looking at these talent evaluations and you don't got no balls. You don't want to pull in certain guys. You keep talking about this culture. You could have went in guys like Kelly Oubre. That would have been a plus guy. But the reason why you won't go after some of these guys is because you don't want to cut into the minutes. Some of these other players that y'all done sold to the fan base and sold to the players that they such part of this nucleus, like Isaiah Stewart. I'm really specifically talking about Isaiah Stewart. The way y'all gave this man his money and the way y'all giving him all his playing time shows me that you're not serious about basketball. And once the contract extension was given to him, before seeing what this season would produce, you show me that you are not serious as a GM and you are not to be trusted. And I haven't trusted you since. I defended you multiple times to multiple people before then. And once you did that, I literally haven't had faith in you since. And it's funny because one of the guys who said that I love Troy Weaver and I'm such a Troy Weaver fan, he loves beef stew. And that's the reason why I'm not a Troy Weaver fan now, because he gave Beef Stew the extension. So, hey, Antonio Hill, shout out to you. Yes, I gave you a shout out. You Beef Stew fan, Troy Weaver sucks because he gave Beef Stew extension. Sorry to say it like that, but hey, I gotta keep it 100 on the show. So he get the second credit. He didn't go after any young guys. It was some guys he could have got. Torian Prince. It's just some guys that you can go target, some ball players, man. You gotta understand what some hoopers is. We gotta get some real hoopers over here, bro. We got all these good guys, these good role players, these good hustle guys. Man, you gotta go get you some damn hoopers. Like the LeVar Ball talk type hoopers, man. You gotta go get you some damn ball players, man. Like, come on, man. All right, so you get the second. Third, I'm just gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on Gores. I'm gonna put it on Gores. Gores, I'm gonna give you the third because, hey, man, you ain't let Troy hire his coach. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe he would have hired a different coach who would have seen it a different way, who would have already seen that how you supposed to be developing guys and what you need to be focusing on. And I don't know, so I'm just gonna put it on Gores. Like, yo, you made this man the highest paid coach in the league. That would give anyone some type of ego stroke and feel like he can make anything happen or feel like he's supposed to be ultra respected, right? Even before he's earned respect, right? Like, that's the worst thing. Like, I feel like a guy gotta earn my respect. I don't care if you a coach or not. You gotta come earn my respect, right? And I feel like once you gave this guy the highest paid salary, it's giving him a type of hey, I'm him around here, to where even like after a game like that, you lose by 20, almost 20 points to the one of the worst teams in the league, while being one of the worst teams in the league, and you could just blow off the media like that. You don't got to answer for it. Man, he should just. I posted in the Pistons group that I would have been happy if he just came to the podium and said I quit. That would have satisfied me, and I meant that. All right, man. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Like I said, if you're interested in coming on the show and you want to talk Pistons basketball with me, or you want to talk any sport, Detroit Lions, any Detroit team, any Detroit sport, any sport, period, man. I'm a sports guy. If you want to come talk some damn hockey, man, I'll go do the research and we can come talk some hockey, boxing, whatever. If you want to come talk some sports, let me know. We can set up a time and date, shoot me an email, and we can make it happen, man. We can talk about whatever you want to do. We can go through, coordinate some stuff, bro, and we can get you on and get you a spotlight and make it happen on these sports gurus. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, add, do all that good stuff. Let us know what you think about the show and all that. Let me see. Anything else I gotta say? That's it, man. It's been another episode of These Sports Gurus. I'm your host, Fresh. I'm out. Appreciate y'all listening. I'll see y'all next time.